Hi guys, so I'm like looking all over the place. I'm not gonna do this over, so here we go. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today is November 11th, 11/11, and I wanted to do a really quick video for you guys for the energies of today's 11/11 portal for all of the elements: earth, air, earth, water, fire, and air. So the earth signs are my Taurus, my Virgos, and Capricorns. My water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and my air signs are Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. So I'm going to start with a Moonology card for my earth signs to see what the energies are for this 11/11 portal. And just want to say with this energy, it is open, and what that means is like the veil is thinner. Our energies are, well, we're under the Scorpio energies. We're in Scorpio season. We're about to have a full moon in Taurus. So this is also a good read for that. I think I'm going to do another one though for the full moon, but here we are now. The two cards that fell out for my earth signs are You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo, earth sign. Your commitment is being tested, and a time to give rather than take. So for my earth signs, my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, the energy for this 11/11 next couple of days is about your I want to say this feels more like how much you've completed in the last cycle. I want to say maybe the last 10 months, possibly a year, has been through I feel like it's been intense, and it's tested your commitment. It's tested and questioned your worth, your values, your time, how much you give, how much you spend on different energies. And you're really evaluating that now so that you can stand more firm in your seat about how you're going to end this year and where you're going in 2025. So that's that. I'm going to go further with my tarot and pull out just 3 cards because this is a short message. If you guys want a personal reading, be sure to visit my website, mindfulbeauty.life, to book your personal reading for your sign and time. Energies are fluid. They're always changing. Obviously, this is for the collective of earth signs, water, fire, and air signs. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Another earth card. Okay. Oh, all right. So it looks like for my earth signs, you've been holding out financially. You've had a lot of ideas. You've had some resources. You've had some new beginnings starting in business, and then it kind of like paused. There was like some sort of emotional loss, and I think it slowed down the work that you were putting into the time that you were spending. And I think that because there was some sort of an emotional loss here, and you've had to take a step back and look at, damn, like I've invested a lot emotionally into a business or a person, and I feel like I just keep needing to hold back more of my emotions and focus on how to balance out my energy, resources, where to go next, who to go with. And then the last card that I got here, which is one of my favorite cards ever, and also of an earth element, is the of coins, which is like not just fulfillment in finances, but in resources, in connections, in partnerships. It feels like with the last 2 months of the year, you're really gonna buckle down and stay strong in the confidence and the knowledge and wisdom that you've gathered, and understand that even though your commitment is being tested, you're gonna make sure that you get what you need by the end of year. So that if this is like about a new job, or you're starting fresh over a new relationship, the Five of Cups doesn't mean that it's all over. It just means that there is a disappointment, there is a change in a relationship, and you're just refusing, or somebody in your partnership is refusing to see that there's still two cups standing. And that's the beauty of it, is just knowing that, okay, this disappointment happened, there was some sort of an emotional loss, but now we can move forward and take these two cups and, pour this emotion or this effort into anything that you guys have been really struggling with. And I said, the first thing I said, 10 months up to a year. For the last 10 months, what have you been pushing through? What have you, could be so many things, right? Because this is for the collective, but my earth signs, like, you've been pushing through relationships, you've been pushing through new businesses, you've been pushing through finding the finances for new businesses, you've been pushing through your health, you've been pushing through like so many things. And I feel like I love my earth signs because of their determination and their patience and time that they put into it, whereas like the other elements, let's just say fire, we don't got that much time. And even if we do, we don't handle it very well. So this looks really good. I'm going to move on to working with the energies, because I also am a Reiki master. If you guys don't know, I do Reiki virtually as well to help with your energy. I'm going to pick from the 7 chakras, which is your energy wheel, which energy that you could work on, which energy center that you can work on in the next week, starting tonight, if you see this message, and for the next 7 days, really focus in on your base chakra, which again relates to the earth. It is located at the base of your spine. It governs your legs, hips, knees, ankles, feet. I think this would be an amazing time to get to this place, is to ground yourself a lot. Take moments of, or breaks, anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes to, yes, if the weather is changing but it's still beautiful outside, to put your bare feet on grass, earth. The electromagnetic energy, I know I've said this in my other videos, I really believe in that. Help balance out your hormones, your nervous system, your metabolism. I mean, if you're constant with doing it, you will see more changes. You will have more energy for sure. And since the base chakra governs the lower body, who doesn't need that extra boost of energy to keep it going, right? To really recover from any kind of hip, leg, knee pains, this would be a wonderful time to do that. And also to stay grounded, that obviously, earthing is to stay grounded, but like moment to moment, in the next couple of days within this week that I'm doing this reading, it would be a great idea to meditate for 10 minutes if you don't have time to go outside, 20 minutes max. But also the color is red. Maybe wear something red that governs the base chakra. So I hope this message helps. And that was my earth signs. Okay, now let's move on to the next element, which is my water sign. So that was another thought I had. I was getting this download, but I was like, Lily, move on to the next thing. Was, since we're in Scorpio energy and it's water, all of us, all elements and all zodiac signs are going to feel within this weekend an intense amount of energy and frustration. The energies feel a little bit this week, I will say, intense, where people, I find, like I did some readings today, can find themselves having an argument or disagreement, and that's all that water Scorpio energy that's coming up. All right, so now let's move on to my water element, which is my Cancers, my Scorpios, and my Pisces. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Again, if you guys want a personal reading, be sure to book my insightful guidance sessions, 45 minutes. I do an hour. The link is in the description box. Okay, so now I'm going to tap into my water signs, which is expect a powerful change. I love when the cards fall out. And that's new moon eclipse energy. Nothing is set in stone. I actually like this card. And then that is a mutable moon. Mutable signs, I believe, are Geminis, Sagittarius, and I forgot the other one right now. Might be Pisces. Let's see. This is for my Cancer, my Scorpio, Pisces, please. Thank you. Time to take a breath out. So it looks like for my water signs, you guys are going through another big, powerful change. Surprise! No. But what I think you probably don't want to hear this, even though I like this card, nothing is set in stone. Nothing yet is set in stone. I like it because this is a very powerful time. Like this card says, expect powerful change. And with this portal, the energies being very connected to us, you know, that veil is really thin. The moon, super full moons, I think we're approaching on Friday our 4th super full moon, which, I mean, these are big transformational changes. Scorpio, happy birthday. I don't know if I said that. I'm a Scorpio Venus, which is how I love, how I bring in money. It's just intense and sexy, and it's all the wild, crazy, deep, mysterious stuff that Venus is, and Scorpio. I'm Venus in Mars, and I'm Venus in Mercury. So my Scorpio is in all those placements. So I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, and it does feel like my water signs have been through so much emotional upheaval. I'm seeing the tides here, which is represents to me high emotions. If you have dreams, if you're having dreams with water, know that within the next couple of days you may have like an emotional upheaval. So don't forget to breathe, because all of this is kind of like escalating and gathering up to, you know, accumulating, or this culmination of like a huge ending, or you've had a huge ending and you're like, shit, like it's kind of, I feel like we might get the Tower card for you guys, because I feel like something has exploded, has popped off, has ended, and y'all need a break, and you're gonna take a break. I feel more so the Cancers and Pisces taking a break more so than Scorpios. I feel like Scorpios have a lot of energy because they're going through such a huge transformation through their own season. So I think this resonates more with my Cancers and my Pisces when it comes to like taking some time out. Although it could affect obviously every single sign, but we're focusing on my water, my Cancers, Scorpios and Pisces. Let's see. All right, let's dive in and see what these energies about. Expecting powerful change. What can we know about these changes? And nothing is yet set in stone, which I like, because I was saying this portal is open. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and okay, Queen of Wands. The Four of Pentacles also came out from my earth element, so you guys could be dealing a lot with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. As far as withholding, since we're dealing with the element of water, my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, this could be emotionally holding out, somebody playing silent because of confusion, not playing, but let's just say that's the decision that they've taken instead of, or I feel like something either happens that ended or exploded or will. It feels very strong here that causes confusion. I would highly recommend and highly suggest that you take on the personality of the Queen of Wands, or not personality, erase that, the energy of the Queen of Wands, which is my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Why? Because they have this ability to make their challenges look like a queen is just prancing around, or like she's just sliding through the energies. She's just the Queen of Wands has a lot of fiery energy. She's fast, but she's quick and intelligent. She's on her feet. She makes quick decisions. And even though my water signs feel like they're this holding in a lot of emotions, it would be because of confusion. It would be helpful to step into the energy of the wands, the fire, so that whatever it is that needs to be wrapped up is communicated. There's clarity. There doesn't need to be any doubts, because so many things have changed. I just need I need to dig in a little bit deeper, because I'm getting a lot of downloads now with the Cancers, the Scorpios, and the Pisces. I feel like something happens where there was an ending, and that ending made someone withdraw, like be totally quiet, almost a hermit, because it caused a lot of confusion. And instead of speaking up and saying something, they just kept it to themselves. Cancer. Oh, Cancer came out a lot here. This is my Cancer card, the Chariot, and this is my Cancer, also Pisces card, the Moon. So, you know, I think what's happening here is, and this fell out, there's some secrets here that have not been yet. I got it. Oh, look at that. It's based upon security, finances, marriage, the King of Cups. Again, my Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Boy, you guys, your energy just got real strong. Like a little new love, new beginnings in love. So something here has ended for my water signs. Like there's a big either already happened ending, or it's gonna happen, and it's confusing, and it's driving this person to travel so that they can get some clarity on how to move forward with their emotions and be in this energy. Be the king, and the Hierophant. This is someone who has the wisdom, has done the spiritual work, went to see a therapist, did a lot of the emotional healing, got, advice from higher counsel somewhere to get more in touch with their heart, because it felt deceiving. It felt like their heart had been deceived somehow. And like there was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of like, here again, confusion. You know what makes me a little is I'm getting, especially from Cancer, silent rage. And that's just not healthy. Silent rage is very dangerous. It sounds dangerous. Like people who are and explode, they let it out verbally. It's there's a sense of release, right? Because it's out in the universe. You've communicated the way that you felt, period. But when you have all of this energy, this emotion, and it's withheld, and you're just, crying quietly, silently over spilled milk, and you can't because there's constant confusion, and you repeating something over and over in your mind. You might be telling yourself shit that's not true. You might be not getting the results that you want, frustrated and stuck, and so you're just constantly repeating over and over again something that's just not true, because nothing is set in stone yet. Nothing is set in stone. So if there's something that needs to be said in order for you to get the security that you're looking for and partnership that you're looking for with somebody who is mature in love, who is emotionally and mature, that can handle their feelings, that can communicate in a compassionate, loving way, that can be nurturing and also, independent. It's time to create that for yourself. It's time to speak up. It's time to communicate how you feel, because this energy does not feel good. This staying quiet and knowingly feeling hurt and not releasing that somewhere, either with a therapist or the person that did you wrong, somehow finding the time. You can't get to new love, or if you do, you're gonna end up repeating the same, the same cycle. It's just gonna continue on and over and over again, same thing. Find the words. Like, this is very clear here that there's some sort of ending, some sort of partnership that's ended, some sort of a whole era, something has ended big time, and you just can't keep going back to it. And it's time to step out of the confusion, be honest and loving, find the kind words to see yourself out of a situation that no longer feels good, and breathe, like move on to the next chapter of your life, because who wants to keep repeating the same messages and the same experiences and the same lessons? Like, it hurts to go backwards emotionally, and especially people who suffer from depression or anxiety. It's a constant challenge to step outside of that energy and face the unknown and face something new. And one of the things that I would say, I'm gonna pick an energy center that helps, is facing the uncertainty with love. That you did that for yourself, that you got out of that relationship, that you got out of that toxic environment, that you got out of, like, that alone deserves a reward that you can give yourself, an acknowledgement, give yourself the credit. I know, because I love to beat myself up. I mean, I'm great at it. So, and it's important. It's really important to be like, damn, I got out of that. Oh my God. Okay. I'm standing on solid ground. Now what? Fill that shit up with, love for yourself. Get that clarity, no more confusion. It's either yes or no. Done. It's either a yes or it's a no. And if it's a no, be nice, be kind, talk to that person, call that person, see how they're doing, how they're feeling. Like, you got one life. All right, this energy center is for my Cancers, my Scorpios, and my Pisces. Just wanted to come out The solar plex chakra, this is your upper abdomen. The color is yellow. This is, it governs your intuition, your intestines, your pancreas, your liver, your kidneys. The body listens. It also is your stomach, where, if things are not settling well in your energy, your food won't settle well in your stomach. This is about listening to your intuition. Like I said, it's either a yes or a no, and that first intuitive answer is the answer. Like, if your mind is like, though, I need to call that person, text them that moment, and it doesn't have to take long. It could be like in and out. If you're driving somewhere, you gotta get off that exit. And then, I've done that, and when I don't listen to it, I'm stuck in traffic, that kind of a thing. Like, it's your gut feeling, is your intuition is screaming at you right now to clear this energy. So for you guys, I would suggest, if you do yoga, if you do breath work is going to be really great for you, because the fire breath work, where you just like let it out, like this stagnant energy that's not allowing you to move forward, to be the chariot, to get on get in that car, drive to that person, take, handle this thing that just ended, so that you don't repeat the lesson. All right, that was a lot for my water signs. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to my fire signs. My fire signs are my Leos, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sagittarius. Aries, Leos, Sagittarius. All right, moving on to my Aries, my Leos, and my Saggies. My Aries, my Leos, and my Saggy. What is the energy of my fire signs for this 11/11 portal for the next week? What is going on the next few days? What's going on with my fire signs? My Aries, my Leos, and my Saggies. Wants to come out. A personal issue reaches resolution. You're very close to achieving your goals, and you and your loved ones are safe. This has come up a couple times. Have faith in your dreams. I think it came up with the water signs. It just didn't say anything. Just peeked. So a personal issue reaches resolution. That's a full moon in Cancer. Yay. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yay. And you and your loved ones are safe. Yes. It's very important. Again, Cancer. New moon in Cancer and full moon in Cancer. So these cards are telling me, fire signs, that I don't know, I see you guys being much happier, enjoying your time, while also achieving and checking off the list of things to do. I see and feel your energy, fire signs, are very, like, you guys are energized. You guys are feeling different. There's a nice shift here that I feel. I feel that even if this personal issue isn't resolved in a way that you thought it would be, or how you thought it would go down, there is a resolution that you didn't see how it was going to happen, but it still makes you feel like, oh shit, that worked out exactly how it needed to. I'm so happy the way it worked out. Would have never thought that would have been the way it worked out. And because of the space you've given the situation to leave it to the universe, divine order, that you've come closer to all your other goals and dreams. I love this energy for you, fire signs. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that also I get a lot of my fire signs are really tapping into their spirituality. I feel like there's a lot of more gratitude for the things that are happening in their day-to-day activities, moment to moment. I feel like there's always this sense of, I know it's not just me, even if they're alone, especially my Saggies. My Saggies can be alone for a very long period of time. They can be single and dealing with a lot for very long periods of times, to the point where they feel like, damn, am I gonna be always alone? But I feel like this shift that's happening under the Scorpio season with these super full moons, you know, Scorpio again, all about that transformation, is helping my fire signs transform their energy to be more like, oh well, that didn't work out. Damn shame. I really thought it would, but it didn't, and that's okay, because look at all this other stuff that's happening. All right, so let me dig into this energy here for, we're gonna, a little bit more information about my fire signs. My Four of Cups and Two of okay, so this is making a decision on emotions, on oh, hold up, who we doing again? I can't stop pulling cards. You must stop. You must stop. Oh God. Okay, my fire signs. Yes. This is good. I like this a lot. I see fun. I see choices. I see kings. I love that. I see the King of Pentacles, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Hierophant, and the Four of Wands, and the Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. Like, yes, yes, and yes. Seems like my fire signs are going to have some options of like what direction to go in to find some sort of new beginning. I see a lot of people around the fire signs. I feel the fire signs are about to have some fun, if not, you know, already that, you know, they're having this fun with family and in dating. I see dating. I see my fire signs getting sexy. I see that. I see my fire signs. Another king. I gotta stop pulling cards. I'm getting you're I was gonna say you're not ready, but you're ready. My fire signs, Aries, Leos, Sagittariuses are ready for this. It's very like, bring it on. Bring it on. Kings, bring it on. Let's behave like adults here. Let's talk security. Let's talk great sex. Let's talk commitment. How are we doing this? Where is it going? How are we building? How are we loving? How are we nurturing each other? How are we being committed and emotionally expressing ourselves in healthy ways? What are the boundaries? How are we building this security? Like, what are we doing? And yes, let's do it, because we've had so many experiences. We are mature. We have gotten wisdom, therapy, chakra, Reiki lessons. We have done the work. Well, when I talk about especially my Sagittarians, I actually all the fire signs, but I relate to a lot of Saggies. I have a lot of Saggies in my life. They are always digging. They're philosophers. They're natural philosophers. They will read a book about a subject until they get it, and then they will share it with everybody because it's that important. And my fire signs have studied. They are, either they've graduated recently from school or some sort of program or something, life experience. They've ended a chapter in their life and they're like, this new time is all about the kings. And there's not gender specific here. This could be a feminine energy as well. It doesn't have to be masculine energy, but whatever we're dealing with it on a king type level. Someone or a bunch of people, because there's a lot of energies here that have either been already in relationships, divorced, and they've come out clean, and now they know through past experiences what it's like to have my 1111 card, stability, all the elements, 4 elements here, everything's covered. There's foundation, there is growth, there is stability, there's a happy home, possibly more than one home. There's great sex, there's passion, there's communication about the passion, there's communication about emotions and security. Like, this is all the things that add up to some real adulting, some real lifing, some real shit here, some real like creating a family, a community with people that are on your level, finally, that are on your level. Like, you've met your tribe, you've got your people, and you're good. And if you don't have your people yet, you will find them. They are coming, and they're going to be on your page, and you're going to find that you just have really easy, organic conversation. Things move in a way that is just like, yes, great, yes, let's go, everybody, we're great. Like that. Like, oh, that don't work? What about this? And that solution and this thing, and could, yeah, perfect. Like, easy. And that's the way life should be. But life is also experiences of all the things that have gone wrong, and things where you're constantly making decisions and don't know where things are going. And then the Chariot, the Cancer card again. I mean, the 6 of Cups, this is love from the past, love about like what you thought love could be in the past, how you remembered it to be, even love of things that you did in the past. Maybe it doesn't necessarily even have to be about relationships. It could be like you have a newfound love for what you used to do before. Maybe let's say that you were a lawyer, and you've done it for so many years, and you just got like, ugh, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. And you took some time off, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I got to get back to lawyering, and I got to be doing this again. But the energy is different. The love that you had for it in the past has come back, whether it be in relationship or career, whatever felt good for you when you first started doing it, that original good loving feeling is back. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I remember when my kid was little, the Queen of Wands, when she was a baby, and I took her to I forgot, this playground type of a place where everybody has their little toddlers running around, and at the end, I just was watching her, and at the end they blew bubbles, and it was the first time she'd seen them, and she was so happy, and it made me look at bubbles the way she saw it, and I was so happy with her just to see this wonderment of bubbles all around us. And I'll never forget that moment, because that is the beauty of having a baby, a child, is like you get to see the world again through their eyes with such purity and enjoyment and wonder and curiosity, and you want to experience life even though you've seen them damn bubbles before, but again the way they did in front of you. So this is what it feels like. That's a short example of what this feels like. What it feels like to be in a committed relationship. What it feels like, the idea of it, maybe you're finally going to make it come true. What it feels like to have the right person. What that feels like. To have your partner by you that's just like, this is easy. This is good. This is healthy. This is nice. This is peaceful. Like, you don't disrupt my peace, I don't disrupt yours, But there's commitment. There's oh God, sorry about that. Commitment, So the energies that I am going to see that will help with my fire signs and move on, because talking about my kid, She's probably gonna call me until I answer, so let me hurry and move along. But that was very exciting. My fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, my Sagis. Ay, ay, ay. Tan caliente. The throat chakra. So the throat chakra, the color is blue, located in your neck, and it governs your, obviously, throat, nose, ears, back of neck, shoulders, communication, how we speak, the sounds we listen to, what information we receive, what information we receive, what we give out. It's all about how we talk, communicate, whether vocally, written, music, in songs, singing. It's all about how we communicate. And I think the highest form of communication is through talking kindly to yourself first, and then to the people around you. I think the more that you practice talking nicely to yourself, kindly to yourself, and looking at yourself and your flaws and all the, things that I know I was raised, unfortunately, and conditioned to be like a negative self-talker, like, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, like all of those things, and never really look at like the beautiful things about myself. Those are the things that the chakra can help with, like communicating words of love and wisdom and purity to yourself. I think that one of the things that you can do is, when you meditate, visualize, when you inhale, the color blue entering like a cloud, the very light blue, whatever blue color comes to mind. Inhale that in through your nostrils, exhale it out, and let whatever it is that you don't want, just kind of when you exhale, release it out to the universe. Know that everything is taken care of, everything is well, and that the way that you communicate with the people around you and with yourself is in the highest light. All right, so that was my fire signs. Now let's move on to my air signs. That is my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius. All right, moving on. Don't forget, this is for the collective. Whatever doesn't resonate with you, just, leave it behind. If this does, if anything sounds like I might be onto something, please feel free to book a personal reading with me on my website, mindfulbeauty.life. And now on to my air Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius. Geminis, air, Libras, and Aquarius. Look at the bigger picture. Your dreams need a practical plan. Meditate and contemplate. So with my my Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius, I love look at the bigger picture, because you air signs have a very good way of doing that. Excuse me. However, I do feel like, because it's air element and air energy, we tend to be like, woo, all over the place. And I only say that because my Aquarius is, my rising sign is in Aquarius. And it's good for us to always be like, okay, I gotta ground myself. Okay, I gotta meditate. Okay, I need 10 minutes. Okay, I can look at the bigger picture, but I also know I need to take time out to make a plan, to write everything out, to make a list, to, always, my air signs need a chart, a graph, something to just be like, a poster, something that shows them that they are on the path, that even though they see that picture, end goal, that in between, there is a plan of action. I also feel like because there's my air signs, all of them that I've know and met and work with or know in my life personally, are so smart, and I mean like super intelligent and really fast thinkers, like speed. It's incredible, especially Geminis. Like, I love Geminis because when I say that they come up with solutions like that, they're the best signs. Like, I can sometimes be a little bit like, wait, let me see, what are we doing? Where a Gemini is like, this is what we need to do, this is how we do it, and let's go. Done. Where I'm just like, let's Google. Just but we tend to be, especially Aquariuses, because Aquariuses are very innovative and they think outside the box, so they always need somebody to come and bring them back and be like, have a seat now and let's write this down, because you went all the way over there, we need you back. And that's looking at the bigger picture, writing down the plan, and then, like, you know, contemplating what the plan is so that you can move and then do it all over again, right? All right, let's dig into this info. Let's get a little bit nosy about what's going on for my air signs, my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquariuses. Yeah, I definitely see how the Two of Wands, Justice, and the Tower, followed by the Queen of Cups, Three of Cups. All right, so what I'm seeing here is you guys have to look outside the box. Oh, look at the bigger picture. I swear to God, I didn't even make that connection until I just looked at it. That was the first card. My Two of Wands, you know, says this. You know, it's about, I gotta go out there and I gotta take this action. I gotta go out there and take some sort of action towards having my dreams come true, having this plan. I feel like there's something with my air signs that are having a difficult time with either traveling, wanting to travel to do what it is they want to do, or they want to do something but they don't want to travel as much, or what they're doing is requiring them to travel a lot, and there's like this back and forth. I gotta pull more cards. Six of Wands. There's success here regardless, and the Magician making it happen, whether you choose to stay local and do the things that you want to do, you know, being grounded where you are, or if you decide that you want to go out, even if it's online. It doesn't, you know, just, I feel like there's this need to expand your viewership, your audience, your everything. There's this bigger energy that's waiting for you to go out and get. And there is a lot of I don't like the Tower card, but I also don't mind it with the other cards that are around. So the Tower card came out, but it's next to the Justice, the Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Three. So, and the damn Cancer, and I shuffled. This card is all the elements, every single one. There is an energy that's like, I have broken all this shit down, meaning my tower should explode it. I started from scratch. I took everything that I learned in the last 10 years and shit blew up in a way that wasn't of my doing almost. It feels like the universal push, and you are left with like, well, I'm picking up the pieces and I'm building anew, and I'm gonna take all the things that I've learned in this fire, in this hell, in this relationship, in this business, in this partnership, and I am going to win. I also feel my air signs have a lot of support, and big time people support. Like, you all don't even know I don't think to the level where I feel and see the level of support that you have. Like you might already know that your list of your people are powerful, and your contacts, but there's more to this, way more to this. Some of you don't even know how good that contact list is. That phone book has some serious, powerful people in there, and you need to make some calls, and you need to reach out, and you need to, and if it's not that you have these contacts, is that you, if you're in some sort of medical, condition where you need help, if you're in a legal condition and you need help, if you're under like anything that has to do with the law, you got support that comes out of nowhere. It just lands in your lap. You're like, wow, I was thinking about calling a lawyer and now I bumped into the lawyer, and that kind of thing. That's how I feel. That is going to create some nice magic new beginnings for you with a lot of success through work. So this card is not so scary. Sometimes it's scary to me when, not scary, but it's just like, ooh, when it's next to bad cards, or negative, low vibrational cards. But this is not. This is winning. You're winning. You got all the tools that you need. You have everything in your pocket. The magician holds the knife, the money, the information, the love, all of it. He's got one hand pointing to the earth, the other pointing to the universe. He's connected. There's a Wi-Fi coming down the crown of his chakra all the way down to his feet. He's grounded. Like all of the energies from the universe are like being recycled in the body, and he's using all of his tools, whether it be spiritual, whether it be books, tools, whether resources, contacts, people, places, all of this stuff. This person is getting creative in achieving their goals, in creating their dream into a solid, manifesting, successful plan. This is building out the business plan and opening up the contact books and saying, I got this, look at it. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting for my Aquariuses, Libra, and Geminis. A lot of it is very, I just got spiritual. A lot of it is like knowing God has me, spirit, you like whatever it is that you have the relationship with, God, universe, divine energy, there's no judgment here ever. That is the connection that you have direct, like, connection to the highest light, which is beautiful. I love this, air signs. I love it. I love it. I love it. Again, if you want a personal reading, please book on my website. All right, so now I'm going to pick an energy center for you guys, because now I'm going on an hour here and I have to upload this and it might take a little while. So the energies and the energy center for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is the solar plex again. Wow. Your gut, your instincts, your intuition. I could also get that maybe some of you guys are dealing with gut issues for some reason. I just got that, like you're not digesting your food properly, or I just got really loudly that somebody's eating too fast. I'm sorry, I snorted. You're not, like, your food is not being digested properly because you're eating way too fast. So, moving on. Solar plex. Again, fire breaths are important to do or suggested. I invite you to look it up. There's a lot of videos on YouTube here that you can find about the fire breath and releasing any kind of like stagnant energy, because it feels like you guys are on fire when it comes to your energy, and you need your energy in order for you to get all of these things done, because there's a big plan here. Again, this goes back to the week of 11/11 and the portal, but also the full moon that's coming up in Taurus, and we're under the Scorpion season. I feel like this is like my air signs are like wrapping it up for this year. They're just like, this shit's been crazy, and I need to like get everybody on board. I need, you know, all systems a go by the time 2025 comes in 2 months. Like, we are setting it off with bombs, and I don't mean literally, I mean energetically, like fire. Like, we're going, this is happening this year. I love it. I love this energy for you guys. It feels really, really good that you're listening to your intuition, that you have the confidence to go for it. That's also your solar plex energy. It is confidence. It is determination. It is the will to this, like the strength card in tarot as well. It's just this drive and the strength to just persevere and keep going, not giving up, not quitting, knowing that all the efforts that you've put into the work that you do and the relationships that you have will pay off. You will win. You will see your dreams manifest. They will come to light with the efforts that you've put, and effort, not just physical, spiritual. I'm talking all of it. Like, there's this really beautiful energy that I'm seeing that you guys finally come to, where it's just like, I know this has been really, really hard, and it's been really, really challenging, but I'm going to use all the tools now. I'm going to pick maybe 3, but I'm going to give it those 3 tools all that I got, so that I can seal this deal, so that I can put the nail to the coffin here and end this, and I can move on and start this new thing. Like, I really feel very strongly that you guys are very determined to make something happen, which is beautiful. Even if it's, I feel more it's work and community based and related with like a huger audience for some reason. But if it's not that, it's definitely within your community or within your family, the people closest to you. You get them on board. You get them like, this is what's going on. This is what I've been going through. This is how I'm going to handle it. You ready? Great. Let's go. Done. All right, guys. So I hope that helps. I have been on here way longer than I expected to. And I thank you so much for watching for this long. I am going to put some time stamps below. And until the next time, please definitely like, share. Please share and subscribe to my channel. I am new here on YouTube, and I'm looking forward to growing my channel and doing more things with you guys. So enjoy this time, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.